when you look at a timeline, you can see the keyframes down here, right? From the timeline keyframe tree. So if you look at where this keyframe falls, you can see it comes after the speed point. When you look here, it is before the speed point. At least I think this is then the speed point. Now you would say, hey, maybe it's just because it's in a curve, but still they aren't aligned. At the bare minimum, this would have had to come afterwards. The speed point would have to come after the keyframe. Now, why do I think that? If you go here and I say create a speed point, let me go more in the middle. Yeah, where it's more flat, a little bit more. Yeah. So now, if I add a speed point, you see they are lined up. So this and this are the same thing. But when you go to try to move them, you see they are still lined up. They're still lined up. If we go over here. Okay, so now you're seeing, matter of fact, that wasn't supposed to disappear. It disappeared. That should have just stayed where it was. That's also maybe a bug, but it's just a series of little things that are going on. Yeah, that just disappeared all of a sudden, as you saw. Okay, so there are some little weird things happening with the timeline speed keyframe situation that is causing an issue. Oh wait, yeah, that also happens. That's my mistake. So when you look here now, they aren't in sync. This one is in front, this one is behind, this one is behind, this one is in front. So it kind of changes what's going on. So you can see something is wrong with the keyframe editor or the keyframes in general. Can't really put my finger on how it's changing in that way, but as you can see, this should have lined up. And if I go over to another, oh, just another thing too. It would be nice if when you click this, it selects the keyframes, because I think maybe people might get confused from that, because if you come across here, you see I just simply select this, they're there. When I go across, I select this, they're there. So it automatically selects, and then all of a sudden while you're walking, it's gone. And then if you select here, it still doesn't return. So that might be a UI thing that might help people a bit better, because that inconsistency can cause problems too, because you don't know that you actually have to go back in and now select. So for clarity, once you go to a piece of footage for the first time, it automatically selects and puts it. You go over to the next one, you see it automatically selects it. But the moment you come off of it, you select again, it doesn't reselect them. So that's maybe a UI thing that you might want to also adjust, because I know that confused me for a while. It just now confused me. I keep forgetting that it's working like that, and that doesn't feel like a logical series of steps for it to work like that. So yeah, that's the keyframe bug / UI issue that might be needing a little ironing out. And another thing too is when you drag, let me show you here, when you drag the keyframe, you see it doesn't move, then it moves. I I can go back, select another one. I can't even select it. Oh, that's strange. Can't select that one either. No, I can't select which. So there are a series of things that are, yeah, now I can select. So see, it doesn't move, it doesn't move. Now it moves. Doesn't move, doesn't move, doesn't move, doesn't move, doesn't move. I'm wondering if it's a frame, a subframe situation that I'm dealing with here. Maybe. Let's see, I put it here, select, see, still doesn't move, so it isn't even a subframe thing. So you can't do precise work either. So that's a series of bugs, issues with the keyframe editor. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Looking forward to seeing other people's feedback on the keyframe editor. I will put on screen the version that I'm using. As you can see down here, it's 20. This is the full release. I'll add a tag also so that maybe you can also go to the Blackmagic forum and put the tag, not only the link to this video, but maybe that tag can be used by Blackmagic Design to communicate back to the community as to what's happened. Be like, yeah, we saw that feature, this is the tag, and we fixed it, etc., etc. But yeah, that's the issues that I'm having with the keyframe editor.